In this chapter, Surinder, now working in the radio department, writes a letter to his friend Zakir, sharing updates about his life. He introduces Sabira, a mysterious and melancholic girl he meets at the radio station, who listens to news from Dhaka daily. Despite her reserved demeanor, Sabira captivates Surinder with her simplicity and sadness. Surinder invites her to his office so she can regularly access newspapers from Dhaka. As their interactions progress, Surinder learns that Sabira's family has migrated to Pakistan, leaving her alone in India. Despite her family's departure, Sabira chooses to stay, raising questions about her reasons. To Surinder, she appears more like a historical relic than a contemporary individual. His attempts to delve into Sabira's past, particularly her connection with Roopnagar, are met with guarded responses. Eventually, he discovers that her hometown, Roopnagar, holds no significance for her anymore, highlighting the transformative impact of migration on individual perspectives. Despite the absence of her family and relatives, Sabira remains resolute in her decision to stay in India. The narrative explores the complexity of personal histories shaped by migration, contrasting the deep connections some maintain with their hometowns and the detachment others feel. Sabira's poignant responses to Surinder's inquiries reveal the profound weight of her decision to remain alone in India. The letter also reflects on the broader historical context, comparing Sabira's unique situation to the larger narrative of Muslim history in India. Surinder contemplates the progression from conquerors to political leaders and finally to individuals like Sabira. This reflection, tinged with sarcasm and irony, underscores the unconventional path Sabira has taken, in stark contrast to the more celebrated figures in Muslim history. The chapter opens with Surinder and Sabira sharing tea on Eid, a significant Muslim festival. Despite most people taking the day off, Sabira remains on duty, highlighting her dedication. During their conversation, they delve into personal and emotional topics, revealing Sabira's solitude and the complexities of her decision to stay in India. As Surinder reflects on Sabira's situation, he draws parallels to his own life, expressing a sense of melancholy. He reminisces about his recent visit to his hometown, Vyaspur, and the emotional distance he now feels. Surinder concludes the letter by urging Zakir to return, emphasizing the fleeting nature of time and the inevitability of aging. This chapter delves into themes of migration, identity, and the emotional impact of decisions made within historical and personal narratives. Sabira's character poignantly symbolizes the individual's journey amidst broader historical transitions. Amid the sudden outbreak of war, Zakir and Irfan are engulfed in uncertainty and anxiety. The news of the conflict interrupts their conversation about Surinder's letter and Sabira. The airy darkness, along with the distant sounds of whistles and hurried footsteps, heightens the tension in the air. Surinder's letter has reignited Zakir's desire to see Sabira, the enigmatic girl from Roopnagar. Despite the chaotic events unfolding around them, Zakir's thoughts linger on Sabira's melancholy and the unanswered questions about her past. The war serves as a backdrop to their contemplation, adding a sense of urgency and unpredictability. Amidst the uncertainty of wartime, the two friends discuss the possibility of Sabira seeking news from Delhi instead of Dhaka. The distant drone of planes raises questions about the conflict's impact on their lives and relationships. Zakir wonders if Sabira will redirect her focus from Dhaka to Delhi, illustrating how personal stories are intertwined with the broader canvas of historical events. The narrative intertwines the personal and the political, emphasizing the contrast between Zakir's longing to reconnect with a lost friend and the looming threat of war. The distant sounds of explosions serve as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of life during wartime. The characters wrestle with their own anxieties and fears, reflecting the broader context of a nation grappling with an uncertain future. As the war unfolds, Zakir and Irfan sit in darkness, pondering the impact of the conflict on their lives and relationships. Their discussion about Sabira becomes entwined with the sounds of war, creating a poignant contrast between personal longing and the harsh realities of their surroundings. The narrative delves into the emotional complexities of the characters, depicting their introspection and concern amidst the chaos of war. Surendar's letter, initially a source of nostalgic reflection, now gains new significance against the backdrop of unfolding events. Zakir's longing to see Sabira emerges as a poignant thread in the larger tapestry of wartime uncertainty. As the story progresses, the characters navigate the complexities of their emotions, relationships, and the harsh realities of war. The narrative adeptly weaves together the personal and the political, crafting a layered and evocative portrayal of individuals caught in the tumultuous currents of history. The distant sounds of explosions serve as a haunting reminder of the fragility of life, leaving the characters in a state of contemplation and uncertainty about the future.